Next, alkenes. Next is alkenes. What's the general formula of an alkene?
CnH2n.
What is the functional group?
Carbon-carbon double bond.
Carbon-carbon double bond. Achha. Next is the physical properties. Next is the physical properties. So, same. Physical property te kono change hobe na. Is the same as before. Number one, melting and boiling point. Melting and boiling point. What will happen to the melting and boiling point?
Increases
Increases as
the number of carbon atoms
increases.
as the number of carbon atom increases. Number two, কি পড়েছিলাম আমরা? Density. What will happen to the density?
Increases as the number of carbon atoms increases.
Very good. What happens to viscosity?
Increases.
Increases as the number of carbon atoms
Carbon atoms increases.
Flammability.
Decreases.
Decreases.
Decreases. Why? Because দেখো একটা সিম্পল একটা মলিকিউল নেই, আমরা একটা মিথেন নিই। মিথেনে কি আছে? CH4. There are 4 bonds like this. আর তুমি ধরো একটা অক্টেন নিলা, তাহলে 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So এখানে দেখো, so obviously you have so many more bonds to break in order to burn it, right? তাহলে এতগুলো এক্সট্রা বন্ড ভাঙতে তোমার কি অনেক বেশি এনার্জি লাগবে না?
Yes.
So that is why flammability decreases. Flammability decreases মানে হলো যে it's harder for a substance to be burned. Why? Because you need to break down more bonds. Achha. Anything else? এখানে তোমাদের একটা জিনিস তোমাদেরকে মনে রাখতে হবে, সেটা হলো যে alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons or organic compounds. Why do we call them unsaturated?
As number of some other atoms can be added.
As
Some other atoms can be added besides hydrogen and carbon.
very good. So আমরা যদি if we compare between an alkane, if we compare between an alkane and an alkene, alkane ধরো মিথেন, আচ্ছা ইথেন, CH3. How many bonds can each carbon form? How many bonds can each carbon form? 4.
4.
So this carbon already has 4 bonds. 1 2 3, and 4. It already has 4 bonds. এখানে দেখো 1, 2, 3, and 4. This also has 4 bonds, so they're already saturated. They are already saturated. On the other hand, alkenes এ কি থাকে? C, you have a double bond. আর এই যে ডাবল বন্ডটা, এই যে the orange bond can be broken down. Bond can be broken. Bond can be broken. So after the bond is broken, after this orange bond is broken, কি হবে? 1, 2, 1, 2. How many bonds does this carbon have now?
3.
3. 1, 2, and 3. How many bonds does the second carbon have?
3.
3. 1, 2, and 3. So does it have space to accommodate more atoms?
Yeah.
Does it have space to
Sir.
accommodate more atoms?
Yes, sir.
Sir, one more atom.
One more atom. So এর জন্যই if we add hydrogen, so one of the H will come here, one of the H will come here. So from here, what we can see is alkenes being unsaturated can accommodate or add more atoms. That is why we call them unsaturated hydrocarbon. Any question? A question is, do alkenes then break down into alkenes? No. Alkenes do not break down. Alkenes add hydrogen to become alkenes, just like this. So this compound is unsaturated because this had a double bond. This was unsaturated because this had a double bond. But once you have added hydrogen, now each carbon has how many bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now this has become an alkane. This has become an alkane. And this has now become saturated. So alkenes do not break down into alkenes. Alkenes hydrogen is added to alkenes to become alkenes. Are you clear about this now, Jahara?
Sir, আমি বুঝি না।
First day we took an alkene, right? Our alkenes, what are alkenes? Alkenes are unsaturated. Alkenes are unsaturated. Unsaturated means they have a carbon-carbon double bond and they have space to accommodate more atoms. They have space to accommodate more atoms. So then what we did was we added hydrogen. We added hydrogen. After this carbon-carbon double bond, and after we added hydrogen, this has now become an alkane. This has now become an alkane, which is saturated. So alkenes.
Sir, double bond break হয়ে গেছে?
Double bond break হয়ে তো he has accommodate more atoms. এখানে they had carbon-carbon double bond, and then they added hydrogen, and now they have become what? An alkane. বুঝছো?
Yes, sir.
Previously they were alkenes because they had a carbon-carbon double bond. Then the hydrogen gas was added. The hydrogen gas then broke down this double bond into a single bond, and তখন they had a free hand. So normally carbon has 4 hands. After the double bond was broken, only 3 of its hands were occupied. So they had 1 free hand where hydrogen came in and got attached. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So alkanes have been formed from alkenes. So now comes the তাহলে আচ্ছা এখন alkanes undergo substitution reaction. Why? Because if I want to add chlorine, তাহলে what do I have to do? All of its 4 hands are already occupied. So first I have to free one of the hands, and then I have to add chlorine, right? If I want to add chlorine, what do I have to do? First, I have to get rid of one of the atoms and then bring in chlorine. So what type of reaction is happening in alkanes?
Substitution reaction.
Substitution reaction. Substitution reaction. And then what type of reaction is happening in alkenes? Addition reaction. Very good. So alkenes always undergo addition reaction. Alkenes always undergo addition reaction. Clear? Any confusion?
Sir.
Yes.
Alkenes কি alkane থেকেও আরো reactive না?
হ্যাঁ, obviously alkenes are unreactive compounds. Alkenes are reactive compounds. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So now,
Sir.
the alkenes, we know the general formula, we know the functional group, we know the physical properties. Now we'll start with chemical properties. So chemical properties in number 1 is combustion. It is common for all type of organic compounds. Combustion. So combustion এ তোমার কি হবে? Combustion reaction এ কি হবে?
Carbon dioxide and water.
Carbon dioxide and water.
Carbon dioxide and water. So Zuhair, are you there? So how many types of combustion reactions are there?
Sir, দুইটা।
কি?
Sir, incomplete or complete.
Very good. Complete and incomplete. Number 2. Reaction with bromine or halogen. So আমরা আবার let's take a carbon double bond plus bromine ki Br2, or we can write it like Br. What will it form? So ekhane the double bond will obviously break down. The double bond will obviously break down.
তারপর হ্যালোজেন ও অ্যালকেন হবে।
তারপর হ্যালোজেন ও অ্যালকিন হবে।
তারপরে
So
ওয়াটার।
what will happen?
কেন?
কার্বন সিঙ্গেল বন্ড এইগুলা তো আগের থেকেই ছিল, নতুন করে what is gonna be added? The
ব্রোমিন।
Bromine.
So what is the name of this compound? The starting compound এর নাম কি?
Methane. No, ethene. Sorry, ethene.
ইথিন। এটা
And what is the name of this compound?
সামথিং ব্রোমাইড।
Ethanobromide.
ইথেনও হইতে পারে।
Anybody?
Bromoethane.
Bromoethane. Very good. Who answered this?
ও হাকিম, আই এম শিওর।
Hakim. Very good. এটা আচ্ছা ব্রোমোইথেন, কারণ আমরা জানি যে stem name হবে number of carbon atoms. So there are 2 carbon atoms, so it's ethane. Why is it bromo? Because we have bromine in the compound. Acha, kintu how many bromines do we have?
2.
So it's 1, 2
1.
dibromo,
Dibromoethane.
1, 2 dibromoethane. Okay. So this is reaction with bromine or halogen. Number 3. Acha, ekhane instead of, if we did not have bromine and if we had chlorine, তাহলে what would be the name?
স্যার
Chloroethane.
1, 2 dichloroethane.
Any one person,
ডাইক্লোরোইথেন।
any one person
1, 2.
answer.
Sir, 1, 2 dichloroethane.
1, 2 dichloroethane. Okay. Take it, sir. 1, 2 dichloroethane. Acha. Instead of ethene, if we had propene, তাহলে এটার নাম কি হতো?
Dibromopropene.
Dibromopropene. আচ্ছা। So একটা জিনিস তোমাদের মনে রাখতে হবে যে this was ene and this has now become
A. A.
This has now become A. So alkene has turned into alkane. Okay? Acha. Next is reaction with hydrogen. Reaction with hydrogen. So কি হবে? Carbon carbon single bond again with a double bond present plus we had a hydrogen H2 or H8. What forms?
Methane.
আচ্ছা আরেকটা জিনিস আমাদের I missed out. For this reaction to happen, we have some special conditions. সেই conditionটা কি? What are the conditions? Temperature has to be maintained at 60 degrees centigrade, and you have to give them a nickel catalyst. You have to give it a nickel catalyst. Okay? So তোমাদের প্লিজ রাইট আচ্ছা এখানে তো একবারে 4 নাম্বারটা শেষ করে তারপর তোমরা একবারেই লেখো আচ্ছা number 4 reaction with steam H2O gas. Reaction with steam H2O gas. So আমরা আবার let's take an alkene again with a double bond plus we take steam water তাহলে ওয়াটারের জন্য আমরা একটু ডিফারেন্ট কালারস নেই তাহলে ইজিয়ার হবে বুঝতে ধরো যে একটা আমরা গ্রিন নিলাম H and our OH টা আমরা নিলাম হলো ডার্ক ব্লু OH is dark blue. So then as a product amra what do we get? We get
ethanol.
We get or alcohol. We get an alcohol. So let's CH and then the H comes here and the OH comes here. So this is an alkene which has been converted into an alcohol. So etar naam ki? What is the name of this compound? Ethanol, right? And this is an alkene. So alkene shate, when you add steam, which is H2O, তুমি যদি water লেখো তাহলে কিন্তু তোমরা ভুল হবে না, it has to be steam, you'll get alcohol. এটার জন্য condition কি? এটার জন্য condition হলো temperature has to be 300 degrees centigrade. Temperature has to be 300 degrees centigrade. Pressure has to be 70 atmospheric pressure. Our catalyst has to be phosphoric acid, H3PO4. Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid catalyst. Any question? Any question?
Nope.
So write it down, everyone. Write it down. Okay. So alkenes can undergo how many types of, so alkenes reactions gulo hocche, what type of reactions are they? They are all addition reactions. Tale alkenes undergo addition reactions. Lekhe rakho, alkenes undergo addition reaction. Alkenes, আচ্ছা এটা তো alkenes undergo addition reaction. Alkenes undergo addition reactions. Okay. Next is